And welcome back to Variety Awards Circuit. I'm Variety Deputy TV Editor Michael Schneider.
And I'm Variety Co-Editor-in-Chief Cynthia Littleton.
And Cynthia, now we're on to the female actors in comedy, drama, limited series. So many great performances, so many great names. Let's kick things off with drama. We've got the morning show. So Jennifer Aniston, who in 2020 won this category, Apple TV Plus's first major award, period. So she's back, along with her co-star this time, who wasn't nominated last time. Now Reese Witherspoon is in the mix. But going up against them, we've got Young Ho-yeon from Squid Game, the phenomenon that is Squid Game, can't count her out. Elizabeth Moss, who has been nominated multiple times over the years for The Handmaid's Tale, but has not yet won. We've got Sarah Snook, of course, from Succession, the powerhouse that is Succession. So Cynthia, what's interesting about the morning show nominations is that these are the two most awarded folks in the SAG Awards. And so you do have these two powerhouses. Maybe they cancel each other out, though. And this is something that we've been talking about a lot. A lot of these shows have multiple nominees, and how do you pick one over the other? Or does that open the door for someone else to come in?
Things move so fast these days that it's hard to believe that we're talking about morning show fatigue, but I think there is a little bit of morning show fatigue. Season 1 was, kind of widely recognized. Jennifer Aniston won. And I think that while, for Reese, there is so much respect for her in the acting community for how she's built her career, and I think that counts for something in the SAG Awards. I think along the lines of, remember, these are actors voting for actors. I think nobody, for a female character, I can't think of a more distinctive, more, blaze a certain trail in her own way with the character of Shiv Roy. Mm-hmm. And I think that this is Sarah Snook's category.
I mean, her character was on a journey. She seemed to be on top of the world, and then she was knocked down a few pegs, and the back and forth between her and her brothers is fantastic. She thinks she's in good with her father, and then she's not.
I mean, the kind of things that Shiv Roy, the kind of Faustian bargains that Shiv Roy is ready to do. There's a level of naked ambition on those alabaster shoulders of Sarah Snook that is just, it's awesome to see. We've seen it with women in Game of Thrones, wrapped in robes and furs and wielding swords, but to see a different kind of warrior in the corporate boardroom in snazzy suits and Armani shoes that is blow you away good. And I think that's going to get a lot of votes.
Yeah, I do want to mention Elizabeth Moss, though, because like we said, Handmaid's Tale, obviously, it's been in the award space for a long time now. It won the Emmy, the first major streaming Emmy back in the day. And this most recent season ended on such a huge note for her character, June, taking the show again in another direction. That's still a huge tour de force for Elizabeth Moss, although it's a show that, again, when a show's been on this long, you start to see its awards potential diminish, but nonetheless still exciting to see her in the mix for the nominations.
You can't deny the performances of an Elizabeth Moss. You just can't.
Well, let's go to female actor in a comedy now. Elle Fanning, of course, is Catherine the Great in The Great. Sandra Oh, who is a frequent SAG winner, this time for The Chair for a comedy. You've got Jean Smart as Deborah Vance, Emmy winner for Hacks. And then you've got the Ted Lasso duo of Juno Temple and Hannah Waddingham. Again, my feeling is probably the Ted Lasso folks maybe cancel each other out. Jean Smart, obviously, she won the Emmy. It's Jean Smart's time.
The opportunity to award somebody for delivering that kind of performance at this fantastic stage of her career, I think that Jean Smart's fellow SAG members are gonna, just an embarrassment of riches of great performances and great showcases.
Yeah, I think you're right about Jean Smart. I think the spoiler could be Sandra Oh. SAG does love Sandra Oh, and The Chair was a new way of seeing Sandra Oh in comedy. Let's talk about limited series now, female actor in a limited series category. Jennifer Coolidge for The White Lotus, Cynthia Erivo for Genius Aretha, Margaret Qualley for Maid, Jean Smart, again with the Jean Smart in Mayor of Easttown, and then Kate Winslet for Mayor of Easttown. Now, Kate Winslet won the Emmy for Mayor of Easttown. You got Jean Smart there. I don't think they'll cancel each other out necessarily because I think people are ready to vote Jean Smart for comedy, so there's a good chance that Kate Winslet still wins it for limited, but again, a great mix of folks.
Kate Winslet absolutely just tore it up as Mayor of Easttown. As many have said, she just inhabited that character in a way that kind of leaves you suspicious that we may see her again. But in this category, I have to say, I think after all of Kate's accolades, I think we're talking about Jennifer Coolidge. That's what got people talking about White Lotus, honestly. With all the great performances there, and even fellow nominees, people writing think pieces about Jennifer Coolidge and that character and how she did it, given the bravery of that performance, is going to win her the day with her, again, her fellow thespians.
You are probably correct. Jennifer Coolidge is one of those character actors who you've seen everywhere through the years, the Christopher Guest movies, Stifler's mom in the American Pie movies. She's always there, and it's so great to finally see her recognized. First nominations for anything, including SAG, Critics' Choice, Golden Globes. It is the year of Jennifer Coolidge, so I think you're right.
It could have been such a shrill and horrible character, and she made us all fall in love with it.
Yeah, well, I think that does it for this edition of Awards Circuit. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm Michael Schneider.
I'm Cynthia Littleton. Thanks for watching.